Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me for this New York Times Hard Sudoku dated March 15, 2026. I'll go through the rules of Sudoku, how I start the puzzle, and then we'll get on to solving. Hope you enjoy. Alright, there are 9 columns in a Sudoku, there are 9 rows in a Sudoku, and there are 9 boxes. In each of the rows, columns and boxes, we need to have the unique numbers 1 through 9. I like to think that I'm looking for those spots where the intersection happens where the number's not. So, say for example, in this box here, where's the 8? 8 comes down here, 8 comes up here, so 8 is going to be one of these two. Alright, same deal in the same box. Where's the 2? Well, the 2 comes across here, the 2 comes across here, so 2 is going to be one of these two. I'm going to ask the question, where's the 7? Well, the 7 comes across here, so 7 is going to be one of these 4. I won't make a marking for the 4. The reason being is I'm trying to keep the number of notes that I do to a minimum because I get overwhelmed if there's too many notes. And also, the pairs actually help me solve it, and I hope to be able to show you that a bit later on in the puzzle. Anyway, that's enough chat. Let's get on to the solve. Alright, 3 comes across here, 3 comes across here, so 3 is one of these two. 3, so 7, 7, 7, 7 comes up here, 7 comes up here, so 7's one of these two. 5 comes across here, 5 comes across here, so 5 is one of these two. 9, 9, 9, 9 comes across here, 9 comes across here, 9 comes up here, so 9 is one of these two. Interestingly enough, 8 comes across here, so 8 is going to be one of these two. So 8's there, 8's there, that doesn't make sense, so 7's there, 1, 6, 5, 5's there, 8's there. 8 comes across here, so 8 is one of these two. 5's there, 5's there, 7's there, 9, 9, 9, 8, 5. 5 comes across here, so 5 is going to be in here. I'm not going to mark it, but we now know 5 can't be in this row, 5 can't be in this row, and it can't be in this column, so 5 is one of these two. 3's there, 3's there, 8, 8, 8, 2. Normally I see something by now in terms of a single, but I haven't. Oh, there's a double. 7 comes across here, 7 comes across here, so 7 is one of these two. So I now have a 5, 7 double, which means 6 comes across here, 6 comes down here, so 6 is one of these two. 9 comes across here, 9 comes down here, so 9 is one of these two, so it's a double there. 9 across here, 9 across here, 9 down here, so 9 is one of these two. 6 is going to be up here, so 1 is going to be in this row, 2 is also going to be in this row, so 2's there. So 2 comes across here, so 2's going to be there because of the 5, 7. So, but if I continue on, 2 can't be here, 2 can't be here, 2 can't be here, so 2 is one of these two. 1, 2, 3. Ah, look at that. Because of this pair here and this pair here, 3 comes down here, 3 comes down here, so this is a 3 here. Now, the 1 and 2 are going to be here as a 1, 2 pair, that leaves me with a 4 to finish off this box. Alright. That's interesting how this has worked out. 1, 2, 3, 4 can be here or here, so that's a 4, 8 pair. 5, so 8, 8, 1, 2, 3, 3 can be here or here. Okay. 9, 7, 7's there, 7's there, 3, 3, 3, 4. 4's one of these. 8 there. 3, 3, 3, 3 is there, 3's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 8, 4, 8. Alright. 4's there. 4's there. 9. 9, 9, 9. 9 comes down here. Look at that. 9 comes across here. 9 comes up here. There's a 9. Okay, so that's handy. 9 comes across here. 9 comes down here. 9's there. So 9 is one of these two. 1, 2, 3, 7, 4, 5. Okay, 5's there, 5's there. So look at that. 5 comes up here, 5 comes down here. So this is a 5 here. 5's going to be one of these. 5's going to be one of these. 7, 2, 9. So 1 is going to be over here. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is there. 6 is there. So 6 is there. 7, 8. Okay. Not what I'd hoped for. 8's there. 8's there. Alright, so what I have here is where's the 8 in this row? 8 can't be there because that's an 8 there. 8 can't be there. 8 can't be there. 8 is going to be one of these two. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8's there. 8's there. 8 can be here, here, and here. 8 there, 4, 4, 4. So 9, 9, 9, 2, 5, 9 there, 3, 2. Look at that. 2 comes up here. 2 comes up here. So 2 is one of these two. That means that this is a 2, 7 pair. So 3 can't be there. Because I got rid of that 3, there's only one spot where a 3 can be now, and that's the 3 there. Alright, so 3 comes down here. 3 comes across here, so 3 is one of these two. 3 comes across here, 3 comes across here, so this is a 3 here, which is taken away an 8, so that's an 8 there. This no longer can be an 8, so remember, somewhere in this box it's got to be an 8, so that's the 8 there. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 has got to be here to finish off this row. That means 4's over here. This is going to be a 1, 3 and 6. 1, 3, 6, 2, 7 there, which is interesting because this means that 8 can't be there, 8 can't be there, so this is going to be an 8 here. 8 comes across here, 8 comes across here, 8 comes up here, so 8 is one of these two. 8's there, 8's there, 8 comes down here, so this no longer can be an 8, and this will be an 8 here. Okay, 8's there, 8's there, 9, 9, 4, 1, 6, 4 can't be there, 4, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6 there. 6 comes across here, so 6 is one of these two. 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 9, 9, 3, 8, 8's there, 8's there, 5, 5's there, 5 still doesn't matter to me here, 5 can be here, so I need a 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7. So 1, 7 there. 1, 2. 2 can be here or here. 1 can be here, here, and here. 3, 3, 3. Okay, 3 can be there. 1 can be, and 4 cannot be there. So 4 comes up here. So 4 is one of these two. 4 comes up here. 4 comes up here. 4 comes across here. So this is a 4 here, leaving a 4 over here. So this is going to be 1 and 6 here. 1, 6 there, leaving 1 and 6 there. Okay. So the other number here is going to be a 2 or a 7. So 2 or 7, 2, 7, 5. I've got 1, 6 here, so they're out. 2, 7, 5, 9 across here, but 2, 7, 5 can't be here, so this is going to be a 9. meaning this can't be a 9, and by the way, this can't be a 9 either now. So that'll leave me a single 9 here, which is taking a 2, so this is a single 2 here, leaving this to be a 4. Alright, so 4 comes up here, cross here, and cross here. So 4 is one of these two. 2, 2, 2, 2's there, 2's there, 3, 5, 7, 1, 6, 1, 6 there, 3, 3, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 comes up here. Okay, so 1, 2 there, 1, 2, 1 can be there, and 7, so 4, 6 there, 6 can't be there, 6 is here and here, 4 is here, 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 1 can be here, here, here and here, and the other number is 7. 7 can be here, here and here. 3, 2, 7. So 2 is there, 2's there, 7's there. 1, 6, 3, all here. So 6 can't be there, but 1 and 3 can be. 1, 6 there, 4, 6. Not great. 4's there, 4's there. 8, 8, 9, 5, 5's still there. 5's still here, so 5's there. 5's here. 6, 3, 5, 7, 1, 6 there. 3, 1, 6. 3, 1, 6 there. 3, 1, 6. So 3 is there. 3 can be there or there. What am I not seeing? 7, 7, 7, 8, 9. So 9's up there. 9's down there. 6. 6 can be in all of those. 1, 8. Doesn't matter. 8's there. 8's there. 9. 9, 9. 9. 1, 2, 5, 7. So 7. 7 can be here and here. 5 can be here and here. And then 1, 2 can be all of those. 3, 3, 3, 4, 8, 6, 6, 6. I think it's time for me to put in the rest of the notes. Alright, so we'll start with this one. 1 can be all of these. So can the 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 comes across here, so 5 is one of these. 6. 6 can't be up here, so 6 is one of these. 7 can be all of these. 8 and 9's done. Alright, 1 comes up here, so 1 is one of these. 2, 3. 3 comes down here, 3 comes up here, so 3 is one of these two. 4 comes up here, so 4 can be potentially one of these. 5 comes up here, 5 comes across here, so 5 is one of these. 6 comes up here, 6 comes across here, so 6 is one of these. 7's up here, 7 comes across here, so 7's one of these. 8 up here, so 8 can potentially be one of these, and then 9's done. As I can see, there's a lot of notes here, that's why I say I get a bit overwhelmed. So 1 can't be here, 1 can't be here, so 1 is one of these. 2 comes up here, 2 comes up here, so 2's there. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 comes up here. Oops, 6 comes up here, so 6 is one of these. 7, this is interesting, 7 comes up here. So 7 is one of these. I don't mind if you should have seen this, but that looks like a standalone 7. Let's just check this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why have I got no 5? 5 is up here. Remember, 5's up here, that's why 5's there. So that makes sense. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's definitely a 7. This can't be a 7, so it must be a 5. Let's get rid of the 7s now, which all of these go. 7 comes down here, so this can't be a 7. 7 can be here and here. 5 comes down here, so that gets rid of that 5 there. 5 can be here and here. Alright, we'll continue on. 1 can be all of these. 2's done, 3's done, 4. 4 comes up here, 4 comes down here, 4 is one of these. 5 comes across here. So 5 potentially is one of these. 6, 7 comes across here, so 7's potentially one of these. 8 comes across here and down here and up here. 8 and 9, 9's done as well. Alright, so 1 can be all of these, and the other number I need is 3, which can't be here, so that's a 3 there. Okay, 1 and 6 have to be here. Okay, so that's all the notes done. 4, 3, 8, 3's there, 4, 8, 1, 8, 6. So 1, 8, 6, 5 can't be there, so let's get rid of that 5, which leaves me with a 2, 6. 6 can't be here, so that can't be a 6, so that must be a 2. This can't be a 2, so it must be a 7, leaving this to be a 2 here. 7, 2 there, so that's a 1, 3, 9 triple. 1, 6 there, 1, 6 there. 2, 2, 2, 2 can't be here. 1, 6, 7, 1, 6, 7, there's too many numbers there. I don't know why yet. So 2 comes across here, so that can't be a 2 there. And this can't be a 2. Okay, so 1, 6, 4, 6, 8, 6 there, 7, 7's there. Too many numbers here, don't know why yet. 1, 7, 7 can't be there, so they can't be a 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, alright. So 7's there, 7's there. Okay, so in this column here, where's the 7? 7 can't be here, 7 can't be here, and 7 can't be here, so this is a 7 here. This no longer can be a 7. 7 comes across here, so this can't be a 7 here. 7 comes down here, 7 comes up here, across here, and across here, so this is a 7 here. 1, 6, 4, so 5 comes down here, 5 comes up here, 5 comes across here, so this is a 5 here. That means that these can't be a 5 anymore, which leaves this as a standalone 1, and these can't be a 1. So that means this is a standalone 4. So these two can't be a 4 here, and that can't be a 4 there. So this leaves this as a 9, 8. 8 can't be here. Alright, so 8 comes across here. These can't be an 8. 3, 4, 6. So 1 can't be here, so take out the 1. And that's mainly because of this. So this is going to be a 6, leaving this to be a 3, and this to be a 4. This can't be a 4, so it must be an 8. This can't be a 4 or an 8, so it must be a 3. 6 can't be here, so this is a 1, leaving this to be an 8 here. 1 comes across here, so this is a 6. These can't be a 3, so this has got to be a 1, leaving this to be a 4. Alright, 1 can't be here, 3 and 1 can't be here, so this is a 6. This can't be a 6, so it must be a 1. This can't be a 1, so it must be a 6, leaving this to be a 1 here. 1 and 6 can't be here, so this is a 3. 5, 7, 1, 2, 6, 9. 1, 2 there, this can't be a 5. 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 7. 9 comes down here, so this has got to be a 6, leaving this to be a 9. 6 comes up here, so these can't be a 6. 1, 2, 5, a 7. 1's there, so 1 comes down here, so this has got to be a 2, leaving this to be a 1. 1 comes up here, actually 2 comes up here, so this has got to be a, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't have a 5. That's got to be a 5 there. So I'm not entirely sure why I erased the 5. Alright, so that can't be a 5 there. 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 6, 2, 5, 5, 7. Bit worried now. But anyway, we'll see how we go. So 1, 4, 6. So 4 comes across here. 4 comes up here. So this has got to be a 4 here. And this no longer can be an 8. So it's a 1, 6 pair there. 1 comes up here. So this has got to be a 6 here. Leaving this to be a 1. This is going to be a 7. This can't be a 7. And it can't be a 1 because of these two here. So this is a 6. Alright, so 6 is there, 7's there. 7 comes down here, so this has got to be a 5, leaving this to be a 7. 5 can't be here, so this is a 2, leaving this to be a 5. A 2 can't be here, so this has got to be a 1. It can't be a 1 or a 6, so it's got to be a 2. Alright, 21 minutes. I'm not sure why I didn't have that labelled as a 5, because I remember when I did all the notes, I had that as a triple. I must have got that wrong. Anyway, we got the puzzle done. Thank you so much for your time. Until next time, bye for now.